video, I am going to explain how to find the probabilities of the binomial distribution. First, let me explain the binomial probability mass function, or we can say binomial probability function. You know there are two parameters for the binomial distribution. They are n and p. Then how do we write the probability function? It is px equal k equal n choose k p to power k 1 minus p n minus k. K goes from 0 to n. You already know the meaning of this. I explained this in my previous video. It is the binomial coefficient. How do we use this to find the probabilities? First example. Let's say x has binomial distribution n equal 10 and p equal 0.4. Then what is the probability of x equals 7? First understand the here n and p. N is 10, p success probability is 0.4. Asking x equal 4. Yes, you see here equal and here also equal sign. Therefore, we can apply this formula. So, how do we apply? So, compare with this. So, what is the k? Here k is 7. So, we can write k equals 7. Now, we can apply to this probability x equals 7 equal n. N is 10, k is 7 and p is 0.4, k is 7, then 1 minus 0.4, then n is 10 minus 7. Now let me explain first 10 choose s, how to simplify. I explained this in my previous video, but let me explain here. 10 factorial, 7 factorial, 10 minus 7 factorial. Let me write it down. This is right. We can write factorial 10, 7 factorial times 8 times 9 times 10. And this 7 factorial here, 10 minus 7 is 3. So factorial 3 can be written 1 times 2 times 3. Then you see here 7 factorial cancel out. 3 times 1, 3 times 3, 2 times 1, 2 times 4. Then this is 120. So this is 120. This is 120. Then you have 0.4 to power 7. And here 1 minus 0.4, it is 0.6. 10 minus 7, 3. So you can simplify this one. It is 0.0425. That is the probability x equals 7. Next example. If y has binomial distribution n equal 8 and success probability is 0.15, asking probability y less than 3. First, let me write down parameters. N, it is n, 8, and success probability, it is 0.15. What are the y values? Y values are 1, 2, up to 8. Why? N equal 8. Therefore, y can have any values from 0 to 8. This is binomial distribution. Actually, binomial distribution is a discrete distribution. We discussed one continuous distribution before, which is called normal distribution. But this is binomial. Binomial is discrete. Therefore, you can write probability y less than 3 equal probability of y less than or equal to. I explained discrete distribution under chapter 12. So then, you know you can write the values y equals 0 plus probability of y equal 1 and probability of y equal 2. Now we need to find the probabilities of each of them. How do we find the probabilities of each of them? You see now this is equal and here also equal. Therefore, we can use the formula now. So let me use the formula for the probability y equals 0. According to that, what is the k? K equals 0. Therefore, n is here 8. 8 choose 0. Probability is 1, 5. And k is 0. And 1 minus 0.15. Then n is 8 minus 0. As I explained in my previous video, 8 choose 0 and 0 any value n mean any value 0 this is 1. So you can use here, so this should be 1 and this is also 1, then this one 1 minus 0.15 is 0.85, 0.85, 8 power to power 8. So this is 0.85 to power 8. Now we can find the probability of y equal 1. How do we find this? Here actually k equal 1. So n choose k, n equal 8, k equal 1, p equal 0.15 and 1 minus actually k here, right? Then 1 this is power 1. Then 1 minus p 0.15, n equal 8, k equal 1. So again you should know now 8 choose 1. I explained this in my last video. N choose 1. What is the n choose 1? It is n. Here actually 8 choose 1 is 8. Then 0.15 and here 0.85 to power 7. So what is this one? It is 0.3847. So you can write 0.3847. Let me write down this one also in decimals, 0.85 to power 8. It is 0.2725. Then we can find the last one. What is the last one? Probability y equal to. Probability y equal to is 8 choose 2 because k equal to here, p is 0.15 and choose here k2, then 1 minus 0.15, 8 minus 2. So you know how to simplify this part and I will write the number here. This is 0.2376. So you can write down here 0.2376. And add numbers here. Answer is 0.8948. Now understand this. This is the probability of y less than 3 and you can use this formula probability mass function if you have only equal sign, right? But here not equal sign, therefore I split this with the equal sign in this way. So then you have to apply the formula for each of them separately. In my next video, I am going to discuss more examples related to this.